Guys, Leonardo AI and Ideogram AI both seem to be quite good competitors to each other, and I realized after making this AI art generation. Now, if you see, this is the pictures. These are the pictures actually which I generated in Leonardo AI, and I generated with the same prompt in Ideogram as well. I'll show you how that looks like. This is the general overview. I'll show you this in detail also. So this is how these same images look in ideogram with the same prompt. You might be generally getting the idea of what the prompt was like. So it's a sort of like horror scene, and I generated it for making a video, a short video. I'll show you how I did that as well, but this is how it looks. From the first impression, let me know down in the comments what you think, or which you think is the better AI art generator. And now I'll tell you in more detail what the prompt was and how I did this. And along that, we'll also take one of the good images in Ideogram from the community, take its prompt and put it in Leonardo AI, and we'll see how Leonardo AI makes that one. And we'll also do vice versa. So I'd love for you to tag along. So basically, the prompt was from a script that I made for a horror video. What I did was I went into Claude AI, and once in Claude AI, you see this is the prompt that I gave to Claude AI to make a scene for this certain paragraph of that video. So it was: late one stormy night, Emma found herself driving down on Elm Street, a road infamous for its haunted house and the old Victorian mansion at the end of the street. So you might also have seen the Victorian style in those images in the background, the haunted house. So I told it to make an AI art prompt for this scene. So this is the prompt that it gave me. A dark stormy night on Elm Street. In the foreground, the car's headlight illuminate a rain-soaked road. Lightning flashes in the background. We also saw that, revealing a looming Victorian mansion with boarded windows and an overgrown yard. The house casts eerie shadows, and a faint, ghostly light glows from one of the upper windows. Now it's getting more in detail. So Claude AI did a good job in like describing the whole scene. And then I went into Ideogram and I gave it this same prompt. Now what I saw was that the prompt and the magic prompt are both the same. Now if you give it a very minimalistic prompt, like with very few words, then it makes a magic prompt that is more detailed for you. Now this prompt was already actually quite detailed, so that's why I believe it didn't make a detailed prompt, sorry, a magic prompt actually. So it generated these images, and I kind of like this one better because this, you see, seems quite realistic. This car, it's giving a realistic look. Even this house with the lights glowing and this rain pouring. These generations by Ideogram, they kind of give me a better vibe related to the prompt that I gave. Now this one, this is also good. Then this one also seems good enough. Now if you go to Leonardo AI, we'll see how the images look here. Now you see this also seems fine enough, but there's not a lot more detail in the backgrounds, or it's reasonable, I'd say. This one is a better one, but you see the gaps here, like there's nothing in the background, or maybe it's like more foggy, that's what it wanted to display. But I believe the other ones generated by Ideogram AI, they were like more detailed. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on Ideogram here, and then it will take me to Ideogram homepage, where will be shown also other generations that have been made by the community. We'll take the prompt of that one from here and we'll put into Leonardo AI. Now this one seems like an interesting one. Let me see if we find another one as well that we can make. So far I think this one with the bird, this seemed quite interesting in Ideogram. So maybe we'll go ahead and take the prompt from this one and we'll put it in Leonardo AI. Now this prompt is actually in Spanish, I believe. So I wouldn't take this one. I wouldn't take this one. So guys, it's actually the next day. I couldn't film yesterday, but however I have found these images that I want to try from, to take the actual magic prompt from Ideogram and make those in Leonardo AI. So let's see how it goes. So this is a pretty realistic looking image of a poodle. So I'll take the prompt. So I've copied the prompt from here and I'll go into Leonardo AI, and here in this text box I'll paste the whole prompt. So I have pasted this as it is. In the settings, let's see, I want the style to be dynamic. Okay, this one works. Or maybe a portrait actually. We'll see how this goes. Then the ratio would be 1 to 1. Medium, okay. Number of images, well, 4, okay. And we can also select 1, 2 or even more if we have the premium. Right now I don't have this one. I'm looking to get one and I'll make the videos on that one later. So let's click on generate. Let's see what we get here. Maybe Leonardo AI might surprise us, or maybe we'll come to the conclusion that still Ideogram AI is better. We still also have to check or take a prompt from Leonardo AI and paste it into Ideogram and see how it goes. It's actually taking more time to generate this one, maybe because this one is a detailed prompt. That could be the possible reason. Oh goodness, finally we have it. Finally we got the generations, and I must say they look pretty similar to the ones Ideogram made. Oh goodness. Let me zoom it. You see this image of a puddle. It's a portrait actually, and this one is also good. This also looks good. And you see the detail. Leonardo even picked up the detail. You see in the end it's saying signed by the artist, challenge 2 PT, and it even put the text right there. Let me show you. Even in this image this has a text challenge P2 PT, and the other ones also have this one. Leonardo did a really splendid job. And this was the original image by Ideogram AI. If you see, it is also detailed, and it's an interesting one. So I would say, comparing both of these, I think they both did a good job. Now this one actually did a bit better because they were already taking a seed prompt. If you go down here, you'll see this one, the seed. They already had a style going on that they took from, and in Leonardo AI we didn't have the seed prompt or the seed number, so that it could take inspiration from that style. So still I would say that Leonardo did a really wonderful job. Now let's see how how Ideogram actually performs when we take the prompt from Leonardo AI. So I'll click on Leonardo AI here, and it will take me to the home page. And after logging in, actually, let's see what type of image we can take from here. Okay, this one for the Harry Potter. Let's see its prompt. Let's analyze if we can take this one. Now I have already told that Ideogram AI is better with text. Now this one in Leonardo AI also has text, but it's not like good. It says Hardy poster. Now the whoever made this one, he has actually given the whole prompt here in detail. And let's copy this prompt, and now we'll go to Leonardo AI and we'll post this one there, and we'll see how it goes. Now I'll have to come to this bar. I'll post it here, and I'll select the aspect ratio to 9:16, and then I don't want a certain style, because I actually wanted to like make this image on its own actually, because it's good with text already. So I think it would actually give a better result in terms of AI art generation. So I'll click on generate. Let's see how it goes. I am really expecting Ideogram to do better at it. Now, if you see, the prompt says headed poster and the prisoner of Texland. This is in Leonardo AI. It wrote here heady. So whoever made this one, he intentionally wrote headed poster. And the prisoner of Texland, that's fairly Texaland. Oh, there's mistake in the text over here. Let's go to Ideogram and check how it performed. Okay, well, the text on here is kind of good, but the image doesn't have a lot more detail in it. Well, anyways, I would try a different image. How about this one? This is a scene from Chernobyl depicting an empty, abandoned city, and this guy has some flowers in his hand. Now, the thing is, now we are fair with Leonardo and Ideogram because this one also has a seed number, so it's already taking inspiration from an already existing AI art generation. Now I'll copy the prompt, I'll paste it into Ideogram, and Ideogram doesn't have the context for the seed. Now I'll just paste it here and I'll click on generate. Let's see how it does. I am hoping this one would be a good generation because Ideogram already makes quite good images. And the good thing about Ideogram is that it doesn't take much time if you generate on Ideogram. So we have something going on. Let's see. Oh, here we have it. Here we have it. So these seem to be scenes from Chernobyl, and you see the guy has a rose in his hands. Now let us go to the prompt and we'll see. It says, so it says holding a red rose flower. Now then, I thought it was a bundle of flowers, but it already says here holding a red rose flower, so I think Ideogram did a good job there. This one also seems fine, and I would say this one is among the best that I've seen from this prompt because it says Chernobyl down here, and this one is a good image generation. This one doesn't seem fine enough. This is how Leonardo AI and Ideogram stack up. Both are really wonderful AI art generators, but in my opinion, there's a slight bit difference. I think Ideogram does a better job in making images. Now that's my opinion, definitely. And I'm also looking to get Leonardo's premium subscription. Now, if it wasn't a good one, I wouldn't have gone with this. Ideogram I already have, and Leonardo I think is a good one. And if I take the subscription, I would take it for the image to motion actually, because it does a really wonderful job at making images come to life with the motion. So you can put it in videos and make your videos look more dynamic instead of just putting AI art generation there. Now that would be it for this video, and if you are interested in seeing similar content, you might try now piecing on your screen two relevant videos that you might find interesting. You can also go there and watch those, and on this channel my purpose is to give you this information without any delays and give you this all the crux of it straight to the point. Now if you resonate with this format, I would urge you to like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. I'll see you in another one.